my God, come aboard and sing along. Wait, no, bring along.
We're
And
skipping
sing
to
along,
the
Jesus
way end.
Christ.
We're skipping
Thurman,
to
I
the
leave it to
way
you. You're the fucking
fucking
Jinbei
end
fanboy,
here,
okay?
bro. Like, you cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that this was not hype. As
Oh, it was
soon as
hype.
I saw this, I was like, "Oh my God, Oda is my nigga, bro. Oda
As
is
if he
that
wasn't
nigga."
already a million times over, huh?
He bro, you were like, bro, this is now for you, bro. You were like, "Oh, Jinbei's dead, or he's
Dude,
gonna have to do
I said
something."
I said I wouldn't mind if
Blah
he
blah
was
blah
dead.
blah blah. Like, no, bitch. They're not killing him off. He's back. He's ready. We're ready. Jinbei's here, part of the Straw Hat fucking crew. Law and fucking Alex Kidd were like, "Holy shit, Jinbei's part of the Straw Hat crew now." Yes, my boy is back. The man of the sea, the helmsman, the goat is back. Jin fucking Bay over here, the man who fought Ace for 3 fucking days in the
I
old
believe it
days.
was like
Okay?
5 days.
Even better.
Still cool. I mean, 30
Even
days is
better.
a little ridiculous.
Even better.
Oh my goodness.
Like, that's just good, bro. It can't. It's not. This is what's how it's going right now. Okay, everyone's hyping. He's back. This is some anime One Piece shit, bro. Like, imagine in the anime, you saw that shit, right? They're like, "Oh
Oh
my God,
yeah, the attack that he did on the ship. I literally, because the way it was shaded, I'll be honest with you, I thought it looked like a light attack for a second, and I was like, Kizaru?
bro."
Like when you saw the attack, what were you thinking? Because like before it was revealed it was Jinbei, I was like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I was like, wait. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, wait, spear wave. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, 'cause to me, I was like, wait a minute. Is someone we haven't like? Because I thought it was I thought maybe it was like a mink or like someone like honestly I didn't know what was going. I was like, I was shocked. I was like, wait, huh? I had to do a double take for a second. I was like, spear wave, because it was a spear wave, right? And
Right.
usually we see like a silhouette of the person before the attack goes.
Yeah, this
But
is
it was
just
like,
out of nowhere. Goddamn, the ship got.
so I was like, wait. I tilt my head. I was like, keep in mind, I read this shit in the fucking bathroom too. So I was
So you're
like,
taking a shit.
so I was like, huh? And then I see the hand, and the hand didn't look like a fishman hand. So I was like, wait a minute, is there somebody from Wano still? And I was like, then I hail from Fishman District. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, bro, this man,
Your boy's
it's the
back in
goat.
town. So, a couple of interesting things. I guess what I have to say, and like I need to be convinced by Jinbei fans. I've never been that big of a fan of him. You know, like not to say that this wasn't epic, because I'll be honest, the part that got me excited, the most exciting thing to me was the little placard where it was like it made it official. It was like the helmsman of the stride. That's what got me. I was like, oh, he's got a role and he's official. That's what made me excited. But Jinbei as a character, I've always just been kind of like, on, you know. Like, sell me on him. What do you like about him so much?
Because I'm gonna be real, it's just like ever since he's been introduced, it felt like he had like a big role, like right, like he wasn't just like introduced as like a supporting side character.
He had a
Like,
huge role in
yeah,
in the Ace shit. You know, he was a very like the best part about Jinbei was that he was there to like really support Luffy during his like doubt, like the worst moment of his life essentially. And like in that regard, like I hope that Oda really pushes him as like the dad of the Straw. He has like a very dad role to me. You know, like I hope that he comes in as like, all right, idiots, let's fucking calm down. Like kind of a dad scolding his dumbass children. I would love that kind of role for him.
he definitely does, because I mean, even then, like, because it's very symbolic, right? Because from one brother to the next, right? Because he was good friends with Ace, because of Whitebeard,
Oh.
and then he goes to Luffy, right? So it's very interesting to see the shift there about how he kind of shifts from being good friends with the older brother, and then switching to the younger brother on that dad figure, right? Because that's really what his character's all about, right? Because when he first introduced, Jinbei was like, Ace was like, "Oh, Jinbei, take care of my brother," but Jinbei was
Oh,
like,
he
"No,
did say
Ace."
that too.
I'm
Ah.
like, Jinbei was like, "No, I'm not gonna just gonna babysit him. He has to earn my respect." And
And he fucking
Luffy,
did.
Yeah, and he did. So I
See, now
mean,
that does make it better. See, this is one of those things that upon rewatch, I'm gonna love it so much more. And I don't know if you remember this. This is just so crazy to me. If you go back to like I don't know, volume 6 or 7 or 8 or one of those volumes, it's when they're like sailing to Arlong Park, right after they like got Sanji on the crew. It's literally just Sanji and Zoro and like Luffy, I think, on the thing. Because I think no, Zoro and Usopp had gone forward on the like chasing Nami, and then like there was two separate ones. But I remember it was Johnny and Yosaku. Do you remember those two idiot motherfuckers?
yeah,
Like I remember they literally were like hyping up Arlong, and they were like, "Oh, Arlong, this, that, and the other thing about Arlong." And let me see if I can find it actually. But they were hyping up Arlong, and they bring up Jinbei. They mention Jinbei in like volume 7. I don't know if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, yep, I did. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna read this here. You need to understand what we're sailing into. There's a reason the Grand Line is called the Pirates' Graveyard. It's because the three great powers that rule those waters. One of the powers is the 7 warlords of the sea. And he starts talking about all those, and then he says, let's see, here it is. Yeah. Wow, the 7 warlords of the sea. The problem is one of the 7. Jinbei, the leader of the Fishman Pirates. Fishman Pirates, never heard of them. And then Sanji says, Fishman Pirates, Fishman Island's in the Grand Line. It's famous for the beautiful mermaids there. Again, all this shit was foreshadowed right here. But this is where he says, in exchange for becoming one of the 7 warlords, Jinbei released a holy terror into the East Blue. And that's where they're talking about Arlong. All that shit was foreshadowed. Remember that flashback in Fishman Island? That was foreshadowed back in East Blue.
yeah.
So that's just wild to me that now, like, upon reread, you can literally pick up, because when One Piece is over, I will reread all of it. And you will literally be reading the Arlong Park saga. And when they mention Jinbei, to me it's wild that they're mentioning Jinbei here as, like, an enemy. And then being able to read that in Volume 8 and knowing that in Volume 6, he joins the Straw Hat crew. Is that not the most wild thing in the world?
Yep, it's definitely very Oda. Let's say Oda is Goda.
Yep.
Right? And it's crazy because it's all the foreshadowing and all the planning up. It makes you appreciate Jinbei as a character even more, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because Jinbei is a legacy character. So it's just
true.
like...
I think for me, I'm just a big fan. Like, I like the characters that have, like, just some kind of, like, more established wackiness or, like, a character quirk, you know? Like, even Robin, for example, and we see it in this chapter, and I was so happy that this gag came back, but, like, her really depressing, dark jokes and humor. Did you see that? Did you catch that?
Oh, where she was like...
the ghosts of the dead babies that have died at sea.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I just love, because I don't know if you remember, like, back, I think the last time Robin had a moment like that was in Punk Hazard, where she was like, oh, I wonder if this, not in Punk Hazard, in Fishman Island, she's like, you think if this bubble pops and it'll crush us all and the sea will turn red with all our blood?
It's crazy, too, because Usopp's response to that was very, I was like, wait a minute, wow, this is not Usopp shit at all.
Yeah, because he's saying, like, honestly, what's happening is scarier, Robin. There's a goddamn giant water laser just...
Because that shit's funny.
Yeah, so either way, that's the point I'm making, though, right? Like, everyone on the crew, they kind of have, like, a dynamic with the rest of the crew, and, like, that's what makes the Straw Hats such a lovable, like, family. Like, everyone has a dynamic, you know. Luffy has his best friend moments with Zoro and Usopp, respectively. Usopp and Sanji have a rivalry.
He will not let that go.
I mean, but I'm not even arguing. Like, you're the one that brought it up. I wasn't even going to go into that age-old fucking debate that we have. I was just saying he is best friends. Like, he has, like, big friend moments with both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
and
true.
And then, of course, Sanji and Zoro, they have their rivalry. Nami and Robin hang out because they're, you know, they're the only 2 women, and they have, like, a girl friendship there. Nami and Usopp have a thing, being like the weak duo. One of my favorite moments is when they're talking about, like, hey, you know, build me some gadgets because, you know, you and I, we have to rely on our brains and not just crazy power. Yada yada yada. They all have this. And Chopper, you can slap into this like duo or a trio of Luffy, Usopp, and Chopper. They have like a lot of immature stuff that they do, right?
Oh yeah, because they like to, and then, you know, Frankie, Luffy, Usopp, and Chopper.
Yeah, Frankie and Robin have a thing too, right? Like, you can see these like inner circles, and it feels like a high school lunchroom, you know, like the cliques formed within the Straw Hat crew, and that's what I need to see with Jinbei. Like, and we'll see, I'm sure, eventually, and I really hope that, like, after this arc, we get some time just give me some like 2 or 3 chapters of just them sailing and fucking around on the ship. You know, because we need some of that with Jinbei. Because like, I just don't. I think I'm sure maybe people felt this way when Brooke joined, and maybe people felt this way when Frankie joined. But like, as of now, I need him to feel like part of the family, and I hope that Oda does something that makes it feel like that to me.
So my question to you is like, who do you think he's? Definitely Jinbei and Luffy are gonna have like that father-son type of thing, right? So
I would be down for that.
I think maybe I feel like Jinbei has some moments with Luffy. I mean, not Luffy, with Zoro and Sanji too. Honestly, I feel like that could, like, it maybe Jinbei and Chopper too. Like, I'm curious to see what.
I want to see how he interacts with all the Straw Hats for sure, and I think people are making a good point here. The Yonko, like, they have more, like, you know, when you're looking at Yonko, they have, like, their top men. Kaido has the 3 calamities. Big Mom had, like, the 4, I don't remember what she called hers. Generals or something?
Yeah. Like
Sweet generals. Yeah, something like that, right? So, like, it makes sense, right? So, like, this, now that because it used to be the Monster Trio. So now it's like Luffy as the captain, and he has, like, his 3 top dudes, you know? Because, like, let's be honest here, Jinbei is going to fit somewhere around, like, it's going to be an argument for a while now who the 3rd strongest of the crew is, like Jinbei or Sanji, because I think they're around the same level. And I think what it'll end up being is, like, Jinbei in the water, obviously, is stronger, and then Sanji on land would be stronger than Jinbei on land, is how I look at this.
I cannot wait for them to start doing that. You already know after this arc, Oda's gonna give us that juicy Yonko scaling like that.
Exactly. In this fight, probably.
Bro, bring some of the names right now. What do you think Luffy's gonna be like? So Luffy's the captain. So you know Usopp's gonna be, since Usopp knows hockey, he's definitely gonna be the 4th one, right? So what would it be, like the 4 Heavenly Kings? What do we call them? 4 Heavenly Kings.
What are you talking about? The 4th what? Oh, you mean like what is Luffy gonna call his top dudes?
Yeah, his top 4.
God, would Luffy come up with a name? I wonder.
Like the top 4, what's a good name?
Well, so here's the funny, and I can tell you're playing video games, and it's fucking annoying me.
No, that's my cousin's playing.
Oh, okay. I hear the clicking. How are you? Okay. I was like, man, this is like OG controlled chaos. So you're fucking like streaming, and you're like.
Is it like really distracting?
No, not awful.
Okay, great. Because they're playing, and I'm in the living room right now.
No problem. But well, here's an interesting point. Someone reminded me of this on Twitter when we were talking about, like, oh, what is Jinbei's little funny quirk going to be? And I seem to remember this. I just don't remember the exact details. Maybe you can remember it better than me. But apparently in Fishman Island arc, Jinbei was, like, weirdly obsessive with, like, the name of the plan.
Oh,
Like, do you remember like it was like to a funny regard where like they were trying to name their operation, and like Luffy had some dumb name for it, and Jinbei was like, no, it has to be this.
Oh, I don't remember. I thought I watched that in the anime. So
I have to go. They don't cut things out, Thurman. You always use this excuse. Maybe it was different. No, the very worst thing, they would add more.
Anime. Don't even give me that, bro.
They don't cut things out though. They're desperate for content. They don't cut things out. In fact, they'll take one panel and make it a whole fucking half an episode. Here's a panel of Luffy almost tripping out of the sumo ring. Let's extend it to 2 minutes.
Yo, dude, that's so funny because we actually, I don't know if you know, but we had a comment. I don't know if you replied to that or not, but we had a comment talking about how, like, oh, they're mad because they skinned in one part and now the whole anime is bad.
It's not what I fucking meant.
Did you see that comment?
We're talking about a video we did called "The One Piece Anime is Hot Garbage."
Oh, yo.
Wait, I gotta find it.
Bro, he's gonna see. We already have the My Hero Academia fans coming after us. Now he's trying to get the One Piece fans to come after us.
Are you still talking, man? I'm playing a video.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, because you're just talking over it.
It keeps going. This has to be fake.
It's not.
Yo, hang on, Luffy. Yo, what is this? This man hasn't fought anything. Yo, it's a battle. Freaking game their balance. Yo, What is this?
I highly recommend that video. Go watch, search One Piece anime as hot garbage. It's like the first one. It's our video. Yeah, like there's literally a scene where Luffy is like, it's the sumo wrestling thing, and he's like about to fall, and he's like,
That's some video game shit. That's some shit. That's like a quick time event in video
yeah.
games. You have to press A to get back onto the stage.
Oh my god. Yeah, but that's it's like when the player doesn't push it and they let the whole ass timer run out. You got 30 seconds to push it.
One Piece game. Stop Luffy from falling off the sumo ring.
And they had the camera too. The camera in that anime shot, it was like zooming in and twisting, like ooh, so intense.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I saw that they fucking animated the Sanji Stealth Black thing though. I gotta go look at it now. I gotta watch it.
Oh, I saw that. I saw clips.
I heard it was animated amazingly, which is, it makes sense. Everyone was waiting for that. That Sanji finally got his fight.
I forgot all about the anime, bro.
No, it's fine. But like there are certain moments because apparently, you know how Oda's been like clearly fucking rushing in this arc.
Mm-hmm.
They're adding shit, and like apparently, because I saw King Lightning react to some bits of it. Apparently they like low-key confirmed, and by that I like it's hard to tell because it's the anime, but apparently the anime like heavily implied that Sanji's light speed with the raid suit.
Oh my god.
Which
fanboys are gonna eat that up.
You know what that? Oh, well, King of Lightning certainly did. And you know what that proves? Because remember that opening where Sanji was the one fighting Kizaru? That shit's happening, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So he's gonna be like the only one fast enough to actually keep up with him.
Yo, I'm so fucking ready. Yo. Because remember, that was confirmed, by the way, that Sanji's thing is speed. And Sanji's, don't forget, what is Sanji proficient? Remember in the SBS, they were like, what is his proficient? Haki. Each one of the monster trio. Zoro's proficient in armament. Luffy's proficient in conquerors. And Sanji's proficient in observation. And we saw that. Remember when the priest was trying to shoot Sanji and he like dodged it, and then he also dodged Katakuri's bullet, which was shot after Katakuri used his future sight to see that Sanji would dodge the bullet.
Yeah.
Sanji's got the speed and hella good observation haki, and with that raid suit, apparently he's like approaching light speed. So I can't wait for that moment. As a Sanji fan, I would have the biggest boner in the world if it was like everyone's like getting fucking sweeped by Kizaru. Zoro gets sweeped, Jinbei gets sweeped, Luffy gets sweeped, and they're like, oh my god, he's too fast. And Sanji's just like, he comes in to fucking like sweep them one more time, and then Sanji blocks him like, I can see him just fine, guys. Yeah.
I can. Don't worry, leave him to me.
Lights a cigarette on Kizaru's leg.
That shit's fucking hilarious, honestly. Like, I can see that. Because, I mean, it's going to give everyone a chance to fight. So, as someone who's a fan of Usopp, even though you don't think I am, right?
I never doubted your fandom of Usopp. I think you like all the Straw Hats.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a single Straw Hat that I don't like. That's crazy, too.
And that's a fucking feat, by the way.
That's insane. Like, yeah. That's crazy. So, with that being said, like, I'm curious because I really like the fact that Oda gave Usopp haki. I just hope
that's got to be fully, yeah, because like he you're right. He fucking pushed forth that idea of Usopp having observation haki in Dressrosa, and now is the time during this battle to fucking pull through with that 100%.
Because if Oda is hyping up Usopp to be like I would say on scale with like not really as strong as Zoro and Sanji, but something similar.
No, he'll never get
there. With something similar, I want him to prove it, right? If you're gonna give him haki, I want you to be like, okay, I want you to put Usopp with the top dog, so I want you to give him a Zing type boost, all right?
No, because you gotta understand they fight differently, right? It's hard to scale. Like I think I don't remember if it was King of Lightning. I don't remember who made this point, but one of the anime YouTubers I watched made this point. They were like, you can't power scale other anime in the same way that you power scale something like Dragon Ball Z, because in Dragon Ball Z they're all fighting in the same way. It's all punches and beams, so you can power scale them with the exact same logic in mind. Whereas in One Piece you have snipers that fight in a totally different way. You have people that use karate, people that use devil fruits, people that use haki. You have Nami who's using a fucking magical weather stick. Like it's all different types
weather stick.
Yeah. It's all different types of fighting, you know what I mean? So like,
yeah, but I mean,
I'm telling you, he's gonna hold his own weight, but like, it's not gonna be in the same way as the monster trio. He's a support character through and through. He always will be. He's the sniper, and I think that Oda put it incredibly well in Punk Hazard, where Nami and Usopp were saying, when an enemy has turned his back and running away, that's our time to shine.
Yeah, but I still want him to glow up. I'm still gonna hype him up because
Usopp is literally like he ebbs and flows between my favorite and second favorite Straw Hat. As of now, it's been Sanji because he's had more light, but sometimes it goes back and forth. I remember during Dressrosa it was Usopp because Sanji was gone for a long time. Back and forth, right? But point being,
back and forth, right?
As someone who loves Usopp, you can't just betray his entire character by making him as powerful as them. That would be ridiculous to me. I think that to me, what makes him lovable is that he is not stupidly powerful, and he compensates with smarts, trickery, and gadgetry. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, the Perona fight is a perfect example of how he took someone who no one else could beat. It wasn't because he got, like, a fucking, like, you know, guru from Planet Namek, like, I'll unlock your potential. No, like, none of that shit happened. He's just, he literally was like, because of his unique circumstances, the way he thinks, the way he fights, he was able to beat someone that no one else could beat. You know? And that is how to properly write Usopp. So for me, what would happen with Usopp is, in terms of hockey, he's going to be able to, you know, be a much better sniper. I think how you level up Usopp is not just by increasing strength, but by kind of letting him do things that, like, Van Augur from the Blackbeard crew does. You know, if you remember, Van Augur was able to, like, shoot from miles away. Like the island wouldn't even be in sight, and he was shooting seagulls above the Straw Hat ship. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit I think with, and I assume, you know, back in the day when we first saw that happen, we were like, how the fuck could he possibly make that shot? But now I'm starting to think it was observation hockey. And once Usopp has that, you're going to see Usopp being able to make ridiculous shots like that. You know what I mean? That's how I see Usopp. You have to be careful to not power them all up the same way. They all fight very uniquely with unique styles, and you can't just power them up the same way as the other characters. He has to be powered up in his own way. Increased trickery, better gadgets, you know what I mean? Better lies. Like it's got to be different. You can't just like how Sanji didn't just get stronger. He got a raid suit that was bequeathed to him by his family as a birthright. That is a very unique power up specific to him, and it wasn't just a Zenkai boost, as you put it. Zoro got a brand new sword, a sword that was owned by Odin. It's a very legendary thing. That's not just a Zenkai boost. That's, oh cool, it's a very unique, specific power up to him. Luffy's learning the kind of hockey that Rayleigh didn't get a chance to teach him, and that we saw, like, some of the admirals using. That's cool. Like, Chopper might, learn more points or like, upgrade the Rumble Ball. I don't know. But, like, that's what I kind of like about how Oda does power-ups, and I would hope that he continues to do that with the characters and not just DBZ.
So what if you're proven wrong? I'm going to troll you here. What if you're proven wrong and I'm right?
Then it would be a My Hero Academia Ben 10 situation, and I wouldn't like it.
Yo, he's still... that's fucking
If Usopp comes out and he's fucking like fist fighting a dude, I'm not gonna be happy. Is that what you want?
Not fist fighting. No, yeah, that would be stupid.
Yeah, shut the fuck up and sit down, scrub.
It depends, right? Like, I would be hype. I don't give a fuck what you think, but I would be hype if Usopp was like fighting Kaido, and then like just for one, he just dropped his sniper and just punched Kaido. I would be hype as shit about that. I would be hype.
It better not do anything though. Like I'd be okay with him trying it, but it better be like punching a fucking steel wall. And he's like, ah!
Like if Usopp was just like all bloodied, right? He was trying to protect Luffy. He walked up. He was just like, bow.
Yeah, sure. Usopp. But again, the punch shouldn't do anything because he doesn't even have armor in hockey.
I don't care.
I'm okay with the sentiment. Like if it's like, ooh, I'm being brave, a brave warrior of the sea. My Kabuto is broken or something, so I'll go up and punch him even though it won't do anything to try to distract him. That's fine. The punch better not magically do some shit.
Well, the punch just like
unless he still has some fucking reject dials from Skypiea and absorbs a Kaido hit with one of the dials. Remember how that shit works?
It's fucking hilarious.
Remember how that shit works, right? It absorbs momentum from any hit.
Yeah, it takes impact. Actually, that could be. Oh, bro, that's how you beat Kaido. Bro, we were going about all wrong.
Well, it's like, you remember you watch Incredibles, right? Remember how like the only way they beat the robot was with its own power?
Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking. I mean, he did the same thing in the fight with Luffy. He took a Gum Gum bazooka with an impact dial and then shot it right back at Luffy.
Oof. Like so it's not Zoro that's gonna be Kaido, it's Usopp
That would be
with
so
the Impact
dumb.
guy. Said it here first, ladies and gentlemen. It's not Luffy that's
I
gonna be
want the
or
defeat
Zoro,
of
not even
Kaido.
Sanji,
I
not
want the
even
defeat of
Gachotama. It's Usopp.
right. I want
God.
the defeat. Shut the fuck up. I want the defeat of Kaido to be similar to how they defeated Oars in Thriller Bark. I want it to be a team fight where everyone has a fucking a play in it. But like, imagine the Oars fight in Thriller Bark, but like Kid's crew, Law's crew, the Red Scabbards, like, everyone has a part in it. I want just the downfall of Kaido alone should be like 3 chapters.
Oh yeah, it would be. I'd be pissed with it. Like he can't rush that.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm trying to think of other things to talk about in this chapter. Obviously, Kienmon. It's funny that the Scabbards immediately didn't believe Kienmon. So
No, that's crazy. That's true friendship, right?
it
there.
is,
Like,
bro. Like
that's
you, like motherfucker, you aren't that smart. I know you, and you're not that smart.
you're not that smart. You're like, you can tell us. You won't be mad if you know. Like that's just funny. Like when I like how it started off with that too. I was like, oh wow. Oh, that caught me off guard.
Same.
Because I immediately thought they were going to start with something else, but they immediately started with the Scabbards. Like, Kienmon, did you really do that? Like,
Because I could see that with like you and me. Like if you somehow accidentally did some like genius shit, I'd be like Thurman. There's no way.
you're like, and then he's trying to play it all so cool. He's just like, yeah, you know.
I do like how he says though. I feel like I've used up an entire lifetime's worth of good luck, so I'll probably die in this battle. Which death flags, by the way, keep that in mind.
Death flags.
I'm trying to just scroll through the rest here. I like how Kawamatsu, the Kappa boy, fucking takes no just time and just basically like, oh wait a minute, I'm a fishman. Let me just clashes with Kienmon or Kanjiro. I thought that was cool.
Oh yeah, especially since they tried to. Cause so I'm interested now. So I was hoping, like, I want your thoughts on this, right? So obviously, what's his name escaped.
Kanjiro.
So that's fine. So, do you think it's interesting that they took what's his name? What's this nigga's name? Momo already? Like I was expecting them to.
No. I think that I was genuinely expecting Momo to be taken pretty quickly because I see Momo as kind of like the rescue, the object to be rescued. You know what I mean? As you have in a lot of arcs.
Because I figured that it was going to be like I figured they'd have the element of surprise the entire time, but they really won't be able to.
I guess that is a concern because I did kind of want them to be able to like show up to Onigashima like totally off, like catch them off guard. So yeah, I guess in that regard, sure.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I was kind of like, wow, that was kind of quick, you know.
I mean, I do like that. Oda had everyone trying though. I mean, Sanji, my boy Sanji, man, like put respect on the name. He's just like immediately started skywalking up there.
Oh yeah, because it's crazy because so now that we have that, right? I'm just like, okay, so we have that. So what's going to happen now? Because I assumed that we were probably going to maybe someone can stop him on his way there. Maybe I don't know, but
I hope so. Because I do want them to show up as a surprise. We'll have to see, but I'm just looking through a lot of this stuff. So, first of all, I just have to, I'm sorry, the Sanji fanboy in me is coming out. I just want to remind everybody that Sanji is still the only member, barring like an epic transformation, because Luffy has to go into Year 4 to fly. Other than that, he's still the only member that can fly. Robin can fly for like, I don't know, what is it, like 10 seconds if she does that crazy wing form with her arms.
It's just very French style attack.
Right. And then Zoro's ass can't fly. I don't know where the argument is on Zoro versus Sanji. Sanji can fucking fly.
Yeah.
Zoro had to have his ass thrown by the king guy. No, not the king guy. Who threw him?
I don't
king
remember.
Guy? I don't remember.
King. No, well, King is the pterodactyl.
No. I'm talking in Dressrosa when he got fucking yeeted towards Pika so he could cut him in half.
Oh, he got through. He got through by somebody. I forgot who though.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I
I'd have to go back to it.
Very helpful.
Oh my god! First of all,
sure it was
bitch.
King Riku. That's why I said the king guy. I think it was the guy who did the king punch, the punch that could defeat a Yako, supposedly.
I don't think you threw him. I think it was somebody else.
I know the king guy did something.
No, he punched the rubble away.
Oh yeah.
Because the king guy was gonna punch Topeka, but Zoro was like, no, save up your punch. I'm gonna cut Pika, and then I saved your punch so you because once after he was done cutting Pika, the rubble would have fell on Usopp and
Yep.
all of them.
I remember
Like,
that now. Yeah, I don't know who threw him though,
so
but like, yeah. Point being, I just
take
wanted to
that
flex
L,
as a
boy.
Sanji fan. I don't know how your asses are thinking Zoro would win because Sanji can fly.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Sanji flies away, and that's the end of the match.
Okay. All he has. You realize that Zoro has so many long range attacks, right?
Yeah, and Sanji can fucking fly.
Like, okay, he can't fly and dodge forever. Just saying.
We should do a death battle.
Oh, I'm so down. That will be
Oh my
Usopp
god.
versus
I
Zoro.
like this attack from Kanjuro here, the ink cloud that he makes. I think that's really cool because it reminds me of like if you've ever painted before and you like wash your brush off in the water, that's what it looks like, you know. So I think that's kind of a cool aesthetic.
Yeah, this man's just giving us some juicy stuff right here. So
Also, Sanji, of course, jumping to protect Nami was pure Sanji action right there.
Pierce Sanji.
He's simping for Nami, obviously.
That word. Oh,
Simpletons idolizing mediocre pussy.
Did you see the thread I retweeted on Twitter? The words, like the tweets about how words you actually have never learned.
I don't think so. What was it?
Oh, my
you
god!
put it on Twitter?
Yeah, I retweeted them.
Right,
It's gonna. I'm gonna real. Some of those are gonna rustle some jimmies, man.
Rustled your jimmies?
Rustle some jimmies.
Oh, let me see. Where is it at?
It's bro. I'll show it to you after the video.
I'm scrolling through your Twitter. Oh, I see you retweeting my boys Killua and Gon fucking walking out.
It was a thread about the
about panels that where motherfuckers just show up. I love those motherfuckers. The one from Bleach that I see you also retweeted, that is one of my. I was literally gonna comment that one, and then I saw someone already did. I fucking love that one.
That shit looks fucking dope when they had to stop. Looks like they had to stop Hollow Ichigo.
Yeah. Ichigo was losing control because he was there to fucking learn how to control himself, and then they all at once fucking. It's so good.
Bro, that shit looked hype. Oh, that gives me hype to read Bleach, man. That's just fucking. I love shit like that. I told you that's my aesthetic, bro.
You will love Bleach. It's like pure aesthetic. I'm telling you.
I like those pull-up panels, bro. Like I love the Black Clover one. I saw like a few. Oh my god,
bro! You gotta read Beastars. It has panels like that, like legit.
The pull-up ones.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not a combat-oriented series, but it's like a really good character drama. Anyway, but tell me about the tweet you're talking about.
But basically, I'll explain it to you after the video because it's not.
I think I'm reading it. Yeah, insecure, toxic, fragile masculinity, face man, entrepreneur. What was all this?
You gotta keep going, bro.
Well, I thought it was pertinent to the video. Why'd you bring it up?
Oh, because Sid was in there.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, Momo has a moment here where he puts on a brave face, and I do like this because he's scared, and he's like, I have no way to get out of this myself, but I'll, so they can focus on the battle, I'll tell them I can. I thought that was a good moment for him.
Yeah, that's a great moment for Momo, and Luffy being classic Luffy.
Yeah, even though you're all talk and you're a little bitch, we'll save you.
Like, bro, like that's just so good because I love it too because Luffy is to Wano, Luffy is probably like the Odin, right? But people love Odin for some reason. But Luffy's just so disrespectful, and I just love it because it reminds me of when they're in the prison, and he was talking to old man Higuro, and like he said something that would be like disrespectful, and like all the mafia bosses just like going to kill him for that.
Yeah, by the end of this arc, they're all gonna love him just like Odin.
Like I just love it how he's like Luffy's so honestly truthful that he's talking shit about them, and everyone else is just like, "Who the fuck said that?" Like that's just so funny.
I respect the hell out of Luffy, Hold on, man, I got a cough. I don't think it's the corona, but let me just do it quick.
Corona.
Okay. Anyway, I haven't gone anywhere in a while. Anyway, but so little details like this I fucking love. Go to page 12, lower left-hand corner.
All right.
It's a panel where Luffy, to get back onto his ship, he does like a fucking jump over, like he's jumping over the figurehead, clearly. Of the Thousand Sunny, and I just love the detail in that. Like he could have just stepped back down, but Oda's like, nah, bro, I'm making him fucking do a whole ass thing. I love little things like that. It's not big, it's not important, but I love it.
I fucking love it, man. So this chapter, man,
I'm
I
looking
gotta give it a 9.5. Like, so good. Jinbei.
One last thing to talk about, too. Man, I got a cough. Oh shit! Watch out for the corona. I'll have to keep an eye on that because I'm getting a cough now. I should be fine statistically with my age group. I should be all right, but it's coming. It's hitting me now. I like these long range cannons. I thought that was kind of cool. We gotta talk about the long range cannons, bro. Like that was some actually legit naval strategy there. For once,
Range cannons. So they ran away just to shoot long range cannons, and then the boy
the boy was back in town.
The helmsman came in and fucked those shit up.
Yeah, and then I think you already said this, but like I am a big fan of Kid and Law being like, oh god, Jinbei's joining the Straw Hats, more competition. That's like some fucking sports draft shit when like a team that like is against your team gets some good ass player.
Yeah. Like because I think they're starting to realize that Luffy's crew is becoming kind of strong now, right? Because I feel like during this arc, Law is gonna have to think about it. Like, I'm helping my future competitors. Like, they're gonna have to realize that they can't really they can't not be able to sleep on Luffy anymore. To be honest,
it's about time for Law to start making a decision on whether or not he wants to join the Straw Hat Fleet. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I know it'll hurt you, and it'll hurt Law's pride, but like, let's be honest now, Law's not gonna beat Luffy to the prize here, and Luffy would treat him well. Luffy'd be chill. He'd just be like, yeah, Law, you do whatever the fuck you want. Just like whenever I need your help, I'll call you up. That's all you need to do under Luffy.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, because what is Law's whole thing was basically just let's get rid of Doflamingo, let's topple a Yonko, and then we have the power. Because, like, if I remember correctly, what Law said in Punk Hazard was, in the New World, either you are subservient to a Yonko or you become a Yonko. Right now, Luffy is in the process of becoming a Yonko. He's, step one is there, where he's got the kind of the public recognition, but, like, it's gonna be fucking solidified if Luffy and the boys take down some Yonkos right now. That's goddamn solidified right there. Then, like, Luffy is officially a new Yonko at that point. And then Law has to make a decision, because that's what Law said in the Punk Hazard. He was like, okay, well, either become a Yonko or you are subservient to one in the New World. It's the only way to survive. So what are you going to do, Law? You gonna fucking be subservient to Luffy? Would you rather, just like, well, instead of being subservient to Kaido, at least I can be subservient to Luffy? Or is there going to be a big old fight at the end? Maybe they both defeat them, and then all of a sudden, well, I don't want you to be the Yonko, so I'm going to take your head right now.
Honestly, I don't think being King of the Pirates is really his goal. I never got the vibe that Law wanted to be King of the Pirates. I think he kind of did, once Kaido was gone, he kind of did what he wanted.
I think he just wants to be able to chill without worry of, like, other fucking... Because, again, I'm just going back to what he was saying in Punk Hazard, unless that was just a cover-up for him getting his revenge on Doflamingo, but, like, he was very clear about, like, I don't want to have to serve a Yonko, and the only way to, like, survive in the New World is to either serve a Yonko or topple one.
Because I feel like if he has enough respect for Luffy to serve him, but do his own thing, right? I think they'd have like a partnership level to where like I will serve you, Luffy, but I'll still do what I want, sort of thing, right?
Yeah, and Luffy gives me the vibe like Luffy is clearly that type of boss. You know what I mean? Like he's letting his fleet do whatever the fuck he wants. In fact, Luffy gives me the vibe of someone that would literally forget that they even have a fleet. I get the vibe that, like, I could see a moment where they're like, oh my god, what are we going to do? We're outnumbered. What are we going to fucking do? And then someone's like, Luffy, don't you have a fucking fleet? And he'd be like, oh yeah!
Yeah, so I definitely feel like that would be Luffy, something Luffy would do.
I feel like Luffy that's definitely used to the fact that he literally has a fleet of people that are subservient to him. Like, I feel like that's still a very vague, like, foreign idea to Luffy.
Yeah, I don't think Luffy gives a shit, to be honest.
Yeah, although I hope someone really should be like. It's wild to me that the fleet isn't here for this battle. I'll be honest. Like they're fighting two Yonko right now. What better time to bring in the fleet?
Well, it's a work in progress for that. Like, because
remember when Whitebeard showed up? He brought his fucking fleet.
Well, yeah, that's true. You're not wrong.
Also, check your boy. Where's Law's fleet?
Law's fleet?
Why hasn't Law got a fleet?
because he doesn't need one.
Oh yeah,
Law seems like the kind of person who has obviously trust issues. So why would he
that's a good point.
make a fleet?
Who's gonna be the motherfucker in Luffy's fleet to like stab him all like that one guy that stabbed Whitebeard?
Probably Condiment Dish when he switches.
Fuck that guy. Did you see the thing I retweeted? It's my favorite thing ever. It's fucking Bartolomeo. It's like Warlord of the Sea Jinbei, and he's like, I hate this guy. Fuck him. And then it's like, joins the Straw Hats. I want a mug with his face on it right now, and he's in a Jinbei hoodie.
Yeah. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Like, I love him now.
I love him.
That shit...
When Bartolomeo was like prominent in Dressrosa, he literally shot up to like my top 5. I fucking love him. the personification of a Straw Hat fanboy in the series is the best thing ever, and I need him back now.
You know he's gonna come back eventually.
Oh yeah, if not for this war, for the final war.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, I do also need, like, that is a thing that we need on the cover photo. We need a new cover photo of Bartolomeo reacting to, that's new Straw Hat, that's Big Unuzu.
Big Unuzu. Big Unuzu. Big Unuzu, yo! Oh my
God, I can't wait, man. This shit's getting wild. So where do we go from here, Thurman? Are we finally gonna set sail to Onigashima?
I hope so. Definitely gonna we're gonna see what Jinbei's been up to. We're gonna see, and then I think we're gonna finally head to Onigashima. I don't think there's no slowing down now.
I agree. I also do think it's important for us to discuss. It is a little sus that Jinbei would show up completely injury free.
Well, no, you see he has a scar, right? I don't know. Was that
scar was already there?
Okay, well then shit.
So like,
I do feel like that is sus. I will say that it's kind of sus.
That's pretty sus. Like, keep in mind, go back to the end. I went back and checked. The last time we saw Jinbei was him and his boys, and Big Mom rocked up, and she did the whole like life or death thing.
Mm-hmm.
As in, like, give me some of your lifespan or I kill you, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So like, it's very possible that they do that kind of reveal that, like, remember what Big Mom does. She may have well said, hey, the only way you're going to escape is if I take, like, half your lifespan or 75% of your lifespan. Like, this could be a thing where Jinbei's got, like, you know, a half a year left to live, and he wants to live the rest of his life with the Straw Hat crew.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's not afraid of Big Mom for him to take her soul. So, you know,
that's
it's interesting.
True, actually. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, actually, good point. Because if she can't, her powers can't activate on him because, like, it requires fear. And if he doesn't have that, which it was shown he didn't, I'm not sure what would happen.
So, it's interesting. I really don't know.
See Big Mom just letting him go. Seems weird to me. Like, she was there. She was rocking him up. Unless, I mean, I know Joy Boy has a lot of theories on, like, Big Mom potentially having, like, a change of heart about the Straw Hats, because Joy Boy made a good point where it's like, if you think about it, it was really genuinely thanks to Sanji, the Straw Hat crew's chef, that not only is Big Mom still alive to this day, but they saved Totland and everything. Remember, Totland would have been destroyed because Big Mom would have just rampaged endlessly. There was a big part of the Whole Cake Island arc where Perospero was like, literally, like, Perospero was freaking out because he was like, either that cake is poisoned and she dies, and it's the end of the Big Mom pirates, or it's not poisoned, but it's not, like, good enough for her. It doesn't taste as good as she wants it to, and then she continues to rampage, and then it's still the end of the Big Mom pirates. So the only way that it's not the end of the Big Mom pirates is if the cake is delicious, and Sanji did that. Like, literally, Sanji saved her life.
Yeah, I don't think she'd be that generous, though, because she seems like that's the type of person.
True, but, like, keep in mind, too, like, a lot of, like, those repressed memories about, like, Mother Caramel and stuff, like, what's interesting about Big Mom is, unlike all the other Yonko, with the exception of Shanks, obviously, her goals are actually, like, kind of, I don't know, like at their source, they're like, noble goals. Because she wants to make, like, this world with no racism and no prejudice and yada, 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 but, like, she just does it in a very childish way because she's, like, still regressed to, like, the form of a child. Like, she's still thinking about everything in a very childish way. I think one of the best ways to think about her idea of, you know, letting people live together was where she, like, took a bear and a fox or whatever and put them together in a cage. Like, you guys are fighting, so I'm gonna put you in a cage together and make you get along. And then when the bear ate the fox, she punched the fuck out of the bear, right? So, like, her intentions are good. Like, I just want them to get along. But then she's, like, a freak with how she deals with it, right? So, I think that, like, it's because clearly something had to happen here. There's no way in hell Oda's not going to fuck us like this. Oda's not just going to be like, yeah, you know, I swam back, I saved my crew, and then we escaped Big Mom. Just like that. There's no way. No way.
Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely some consequences have to be done. And we're probably either going to reveal at the end of the arc or during the fight when we finally see Big Mom together.
Yeah. It'll be curious. There's definitely more than meets the eye, for sure. I guess that's peace for me.
And peace for